season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnston. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. If you look at this Cowboy defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
First down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Now a first down carry for Harris. 20. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyler Conklin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone. And
that's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. And they'll run again. And this time he is in for a Cowboy touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy at midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throwing, Prescott. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. The Cowboys at 9-5 now on the year. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Left side to Lamb.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
To the air again, Prescott. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, 47 yards. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Charger drive about to get going.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Kappa.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Benjamin St-Juste. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21, Chargers 14.
kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Will find Najee Harris. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Herbert now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Set. 380. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And Allen's going to have a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Set.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
380. Set.
Herbert throwing again. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their
The
own
Dallas
1-yard
offense
line.
here set to begin the drive.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Harris will start the drive out.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Delta.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready. Grab.
Now it's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Set.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Ready. Grab. Set. Ready. Grab. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
Herbert. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for incomplete. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Ready. Grab. And conflict. Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball is out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
quickly here, and that's complete. Fights through, and now a crease. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kicker on.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Herbert throws left side, completes to Keenan Allen. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This one finds McConkey.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chargers.
Camper. Step.
Here's Herbert. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
He has just not had his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception.
Up the middle, it's Hampton.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And they just did not get the snap away in time. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
On fourth down, Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Hey, 47. All right, here we go, 46. 26.
Here's Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A 3rd down gain of 19. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
All right, hey.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Go to 54, go to 54. Yeah, here we go. Like, boy,
And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead they'll hand off up the middle. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run.
Gun. Go right in. Then we're going to 53. 26.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Go right in.
Throwing. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards. They just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll try to run forward blue. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Kill. 47.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you try not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gotta give them credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run, and then executed.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Cowboys, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10 and 5.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6 and 9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.